What are you doing for your community? What are you doing for your community? Are you uplifting your community? Are you motivating your community? Are you inspiring people in your community? Are you motivating the youth in your community? What are you doing? Community wealth is as good as physical wealth, mental wealth, generational wealth, your community wealth. If your community wealth is sloppy, is weak, is soft, is poor, that means everything you're doing, you pull at everything you're doing. What are you doing? What are you doing for your community? If you die today, will people in your community miss you? Will they cry? Will they regret and say, dang, we missed him, man? He impacted the community. Yeah? What are you doing for your community? The last time I went to the airport, I'm like 30 minutes late for my flight. I'm at the airport, 30 minutes late for my flight. The line is long ass line, right? TSA, a kid worked at TSA. I'm at the American Airline, right? United Airline. And the line is long. You know United Airline be long. I'm like, damn, I'm about to miss my flight to LA. I'm on the line. A kid came, somebody came for anyone. A guy came and said, yo, champ, come on. You don't need to stay online. Took me right through TSA and I got on my flight. What are you doing? What are you doing for your community? Are you uplifting your community? Are you dragging your community down? Are you poisoning your community with drugs, with guns, with negativity? Or are you motivating the youth in your community? Your community wealth is very important. It is very important. I'm driving down north. I'm at the light. Somebody on drugs. You know what I mean? This lady have a drugs addiction. You know what I mean? She have a drugs addiction, but back in the days, I help her out. You know what I'm saying? She was outside. No food, no clothes. It was cold. It was raining. I poured in my car. Took her to White Castle. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, it was AHA. Sat down with her. Bought her coffee. Bought her to breakfast. And we talked. Somebody who was homeless. So when I was driving, I was at the light. She banged on the door. Boom, boom, boom. So I looked down, put down the window, and she said, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. What are you doing for your people? What is it? What is it that you're doing for your people in your community? Huh? If you die today, they're not going to say, oh, that guy had a nice car, man. You know what I'm saying? And yo, my man JR used to come through with the next whip. JR used to come through with next shorty. You know what I mean? He used to have money. They're not going to talk about none of that when you die. They're going to talk about the things that you did in your community, the people that you motivate, the people that you inspire, the kids, the youth, the generation. You got to be important. You got to be active. You got to be active in your community, man. You have to be active in your community. My son, 15 years old. My son go to St. Benedict's. When he went to St. Benedict's, when they knew who he was, they said, oh, you're NDO Champ's son. Oh, you're good. What you doing for your community? Huh? Let me talk to you. The oldest people, the OGs. You call yourself an OG. You know what I'm saying? What are you doing for your people in the community? Are you motivating them? Yo, get up! Get up! Sometimes I put my community together. I go to the project, do a benching up competition. I wake up in the morning, kicking food out of people's hands. Don't eat that shit. So my community them to be healthy. Motivate the people in my community to work out, to stay strong, to stay positive. Wake up in the morning, create content for them. I take people in my community, take them to the park, run the park, do exercise, work out. You know what I'm saying? What you doing for your people? Are you selling drugs to them? You selling drugs to your people? You embarrassing your people? You're the kind of person, you see the drug addict and you would spit at them. They're in your community. They're looking for help. They're looking for somebody to motivate them. And you walk around, you see a fiend or the drugs addict in your community, and you come to them, you sit with them and say, everything gonna be okay. I know a clinic, a methadone clinic. I know the home or a shelter that you could go there, get your life together, get on track. But some people destroy their people. Destroy the people. You seen a drug addict, you spitting on a drug addict, you stomping on a drugs addict, you selling fake drugs to them so they could die. You laughing at them. You recalling your drugs addict in your community, laughing at them, putting them on social media so everybody could laugh at. That could be somebody's mother. That could be somebody's father. You embarrassing them. You disgracing them. You pulling them down. They're already laying on the floor. They're already going through things. They're already going through the temptation. Then I lost their house. They lost their house, lost their kids, lost their family, lost their money. And all you're doing is just pulling them down. All you're doing is dragging them. That's what you're doing to your people in your community. You think they're going to miss you? I drive through my community. When I drive through my community, a cop pulled me over. When I ride through my community, I got officers, cops, detective pull me over and say, sorry, Andy Chen, I just pulled you over just to get a picture. Thank you. Keep doing what you're doing for your city. Keep doing what you're doing for your brothers and sisters. Keep doing what you're doing for our city. Keep doing what you're doing for our community. What are you doing for your community? What you doing? What you doing to elevate your community? What you doing to lift people up in your community? What is you doing? Are you helping them? Are you helping them? Are you helping them? Or are you destroying them? You see the kid on the corner drinking, smoking with his pants down. Say, come here, little bro. Let me talk to you real quick, man. What's up with you, man? You all right? What you good at? You like to play basketball? You like to box? You like to play football? You like the gym? All right, let me take you to the gym. Let me give you a gym membership. Let me give you a diet. Let me give you a workout routine. Let me motivate you. Let me put knowledge into your brain. Let me pour understanding, wisdom. Let me talk to you real quick. I understand it's tough out here. You say your mother, your father wasn't there, but guess what? You could, listen, don't worry about none of that. You breathing. You breathing every day. The biggest blessing, the biggest accomplishment, the biggest gift on earth is to wake up in the morning breathing. You got life. Leave this corner. Leave this corner. Leave this corner and go out there and make a change. We got to start doing for our community. Community wealth. You need to have a strong, a good community wealth. All right? Your community wealth is as strong, is as powerful, is as important as your physical wealth, your health, mental, soul, development, and generational wealth. If you sloppy, if you weak, if you soft, if you poor in your community, nobody gonna miss you. Nobody gonna cry when you die. Let me tell you something. Change your community. Be a great influencer to your people. Bring it up.